Apparently, companies as big as Apple and Microsoft are on their way to becoming carbon neutral. But what does that really mean? Big claims like this are often based on carbon offsets, where companies compensate for their carbon emissions by putting money into projects that are supposed to get carbon out of the atmosphere or prevent it from getting there in the first place, often through planting trees or storing carbon in the soil. We're all for planting trees, but carbon offsets aren't going to fix climate change on their own. A recent study by Carbon Brief found that 43% of the offsetting projects they examined were overstating their ability to reduce emissions, and more than 70% of the projects were found to be causing harm to local indigenous communities, who represent only 6% of the global population, but act as stewards for more than 40% of Earth's remaining intact ecosystems. A key problem with tree planting carbon offset projects is that trees have to grow for decades to sequester significant amounts of carbon, and they are vulnerable to threats like deforestation, fires, and climate change. Besides, there isn't space on Earth to plant enough trees to offset all our emissions, so offsetting can't get us off the hook. We still have to reduce emissions too. As dreamy as they sound, carbon offsets are a distraction to the urgent actions we really need to take to reduce fossil fuel use. And we need to push our governments and corporations to take real action against climate change.